Hello, world. Welcome back to another episode of the Tell Me About It podcast, the TMAI podcast where we are going to learn, to unlearn, or al revés. So, or al revés is a Spanish word that means or vice versa, meaning we are going to learn, to unlearn, or unlearn to learn, right? My name is Tabi Mudeu, your host, and I am definitely excited to be here today. So, today we are doing something new. Talk about new things. Today we're going to be doing quick reminder Thursday. Tumefanya check-up Thursdays, right? Today we are going to be doing quick reminder Thursday. I am going to be reminding you about 3 important things very quickly. And of course, I'll be reading from my journal. Do you have a journal? Get a journal. Tafuta a journal. Get a journal. It's important, and it's also a memento. It's a keepsake. Yes. So before we get into it, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Yeah, subscribe way. And tap on that notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified whenever I upload videos. Alafu. This is something new. Tupatane comment section. Tell me about this. What do you think? Should we be doing quick reminder Thursdays more often? Ama tufanye tu this Thursday peke yake? Yes. So, may God put these words in the right ears at the right time. Let's get into it. Sasa, listen, TMAI lovers. This is a quick reminder to those who do not know the difference between standards, boundaries, and values. Or rather, you don't have the language for them, okay? This is me giving you the language. So let me start na standards, okay? Let me start na standards. Unaona mpaka nimekaribia ndio mnione vizuri. Standards. So standards are what you actually live by, even when you do not feel like it. These are the things that you do. For example, I'll give you a standard, okay? For me, I accept feedback. That is my standard. I accept feedback. I learn from mistakes and actively try to get better instead of making excuses. That is a standard I live by. Okay? Nirudie tena. Standards are what you actually live by, even when you do not feel like it. Manze? Yeah. So, I have given you an example. So, now onto boundaries. Nimesema I'm going to be giving you a quick reminder about what? Standards, boundaries, and values. Sasa tuko kwa boundaries. I remember I literally talked about boundaries in an episode of mine here in this platform. Go back and check. Go back and get the full version of it. This is just giving you a quick reminder. So boundaries are for you. Think of boundaries as this thing of cause and effect. For example, if you cross the line with disrespectful words, I leave the room. Cause and effect. Get it? Cause and effect. If you cross the line with disrespectful words, I leave the room. Get it? Cause and effect. So, boundaries, these are what you no longer give yourself permission to stay in. Okay? And do not stay silent just to keep the peace. That is self-abandonment. We are not abandoning ourselves, okay? Set those boundaries and establish them in your life, okay? Yeah. So the third one, values. Values are what you believe in. Values are who you think you are. Respectful, kind, disciplined, healthy, successful, honest. Values are who you think you are. Values are what you believe in. What do you believe in? Do you believe in friendships? Do you believe in honesty? Do you believe in kindness? Do you believe in gentleness? Do you believe in respectful words or respectful living? Those are what you believe in. Those are your values. Pro tip time. Values are what you say matters in your life. Values are the things that you say, this actually matters in my life. And standards are what you enforce in your life. For example, you actually value your health, okay? Then you will enforce exercise, eating healthy, getting rest, instead of neglecting your body. Umeona vile value and standards complement each other. Let me repeat. You value health, okay? You value health. Health is what actually matters. Healthy living it is what actually matters in your life. You value health, and then now your standard in that health sector is you actually enforce eating healthy, exercising, resting, okay? Yeah. And you definitely see how values and standards, they complement each other. Values, what you believe in, what you say matters in your life, who you think you are, okay? Standards, enforcing your values. Pro tip, okay? Yeah. And if you are one who grew up in an environment where these three things were not defined, the pressure is off. I have given you the language. Now use it. Use it. Okay? See you next Thursday.